What's up, paisanos? I'm back. Another night. Another super late night stream. Yeah. I really wanted to play around a bit with the stream some more tonight. I'm super into it for some reason. I guess I'm still kind of giddy over the whole machine, you know, being new. But, wanted to make some stream changes. I discovered a potential issue, kinda. Why the camera had desynced when I switched from Dark Souls over to Mass Effect earlier today. I'm thinking the reason it changed is actually because of this GIF, that my AFK GIFs were actually going to the wrong place. They were being summoned up, dredged up from the wrong part of my computer. In fact, it was actually being dredged up from another computer. I had accidentally started using my AFKs from my old laptop, which is not bueno. It's not bueno. Not supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to have my own GIFs and pictures and everything on my deal here. And so yeah, that was causing a little bit of a stir. And basically what it would do is it would cause the game to freeze. And when it would freeze, it would desync the camera. And that was what the issue we were noticing earlier today. At the start of the stream, and then halfway through the stream when I dropped Dark Souls 1 and switched to Mass Effect, I had brought up my GIF. So I had brought up my animated GIF, and then I shunked it away, right? So having done that now, I updated the GIF so I'm no longer taking it I'm no longer taking it off another laptop on my home group. And it's actually on the machine itself. It should have fixed it. So hopefully everything is in sync here. So ba 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 ba. Hopefully that look. I'm gonna take a quick look. Everything is in sync here. So ba 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 ba. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So that looks much better. It's in sync. Is the point? It's in sync now. Is there anything else? Yeah, PS4. Yeah. Okay. The other thing is I turned down my microphone volume a little bit. And by a little bit, I really do mean a little. Just some 10% or something like that. So really, I mean, really little. I'm gonna put this guy over here. But yeah, just some more late night Mass Effect. It's fucking, it's 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. I feel pretty awake. I wanted to make these stream changes while they were fresh in my head. I wanted to play for an hour, see how I feel about the microphone level, volume level. As you can see, I also changed my camera to be a little less brilliantly white. I think it works out. I think it's looking pretty good. I think blacks look a little more black. You know, it's a little bit better. I'm not super 100% on it, but we'll let it go for now. I turned off a lot of the auto parts of my camera, so it's going to stop doing the automatic gain and filter and colors and what have you. I'm hoping that might also help with any desync, but it's also just because I get tired of having to constantly reconfigure my camera colors and everything. I mean, I still feel like I'm really way too bright on this camera. However, well, I don't really have another frame of reference is the problem. I've got a shitty monitor that I shouldn't base anything off of, and then I've got my Chromebook is pretty decent. I mean, I should be. That's a pretty decent measurement is using my Chromebook. It's really just as long as you can see more of the detail on the dog, then that's really the objective. This might still be a little bit brighter than I would like it to be. Let me take a quick look before we get going. I'm sorry I'm being all anal about this shit, but I mean, this is what it is now. I've got a really great stream machine, and I want it to be as perfect as I can get it. Is it the gain? Yeah, you see how dark I can make this shit? Yeah, pretty dark. So I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah, that might be a little too dark. Well, if I bring it back up, how's that look? Really, there's not much of a difference here, is there? I can't really see it.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repairs.
Actually, I think I like it a little bit this way. Feels like the black color is a little bit more black. You can kind of see, I guess there is a little bit of shadow going on. I know exposure is the one, this is the one that I want to stay away from. You see how bright that gets? It's super bright, and how dark it can get. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. I want it to be right where it's at. And then the gain is, as you can see, the gain is where a lot of the change can, the more minute change kind of kicks in. So I'm going to push it like that. Push it like that. It's a little bit darker. I like that. It actually looks a little bit better. I'm also using full range of color because it seems to do using the full range of color rather than a partial range of color on the camera is going to help with the green screen fuzziness. It's no longer hitting the pool table back there and what have you. So that should be considerably better. So let me make sure the sync is still good, right? Everything's good on that? No longer hitting the pool table back there and what have you. So that should be considerably better. So let me make sure the sync is still good, right? Everything's good on that? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I can't see it too well. I just can't see it too well. I really can't see it too well, but I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's holding up. I think shit's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Super late stream, so I don't really think anybody's gonna be too concerned about shit.
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
What do you mean to
Sorry,
whom?
my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what
Your
happened
face
with
looks
Alec.
exactly the same
Not
as it
how he
always
died.
does. What do you mean it looks
I
tired?
pulled those logs.
The fuck
What
is this bitch
happened
even
with
talking about?
Pathfinder.
I'll do
In the
that.
moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home.
Damn.
Not home.
It's kind of mean.
The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You talk a lot, huh? Let's see. Strange tech, failing outpost, a plan of hospital. I don't really care too much
Excuse me,
about what
Dr.
she has to say.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the sound levels from the machine upstairs.
More power from the Hyperion.
Yeah, it's I don't have a really good, I just don't have very good stereo down here, you know. I don't have very good sound equipment. So when I really want to evaluate how things sound, like audio levels and shit like that, excuse me, I gotta go upstairs and listen to my computer upstairs. It's got a much better system, much more encompassing. Ooh, information
Hello,
wall.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions,
I'm looking at my nose.
door is always
I
open.
can almost see up my
Founder
nose.
Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Viability status? My employee data, staff directory, Nexus status, selection what's my
You
data
are
like?
Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Christ.
Seriously?
Really?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
That's a long ass wait. Fucking Christ, man. 587 days? It's a little too much like what's going on in my workplace. Nexus
Integration
status?
from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too... What's the
Viable
viability?
planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels.
I'm not really
political
playing too
stability,
heavily
and so
tonight. I
on.
mean, it might
We
be...
have
I don't know. I don't have a time
planets
set in my
currently
head.
within
I just
range.
wanted to play a bit.
Resource levels are considered at risk.
I didn't really want to test. I didn't want to do a bunch of tests on my own, you know. So I figured I would just do a test. Basically a test stream is what I was thinking. This seems like a good enough thing to do, right? I'm really... I am really impressed with how good this stream looks right now. And I can make it look a little better too. I could do some stuff, but I don't know. I'm not really... I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do.
Feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Krogan whereabouts, Nexus problems. What's that?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Okay. What other problems?
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Alright. What's your job?
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Alright.
Nothing more for now.
Cool.
Later.
That knocks out the quest. So that's good. You know, Twitch has been changing up its page lately. Twitch has, like, completely changed its layout. It's really weird. I know BTTV required, like, some different permissions today in order for it to be, you know, working together with Twitch again. So it's been kind of strange. It looks... I don't know. I mean, I guess the new layout's fine. It just kind of looks weird, I suppose.
Used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ.
This is a crazy-looking guy.
Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Alright. What's your role here?
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when we ran into a species we'd never seen before. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Alright.
It's rough
Malicious
out
usage?
there. I might
Pretty
need
sure we
backup
know what
if you
they
can
use
spare
it
the
for.
people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I can give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Our current ops are on the terminal? See if there's any... Interesting.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Militia and Apex. What's this? Strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Oh, speak to Kandros. Aren't you Kandros?
Hyperion power draw.
That's the console for our strike teams.
Aha.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Interesting.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Huh? Inspect available strike team missions. Strike teams offline. Online features cannot be accessed when you connect online. Oh! Oh, this is multiplayer. Okay, okay. Well, whatever. Don't really care for that too much. Are you a quest?
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Must have been bad.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Well, might as well. I mean,
happy
it's a
to.
side quest.
Oh, thank you.
I can at least do a little
I'm
bit of
sure
side
the
quest
jailer
while
will
I'm
allow
here.
you a visit. Please, tell
I mean, you
Nilken
still
that I
get
love him.
XP and shit in this game, so you might as well pick up a little bit. It's been a while since I played like well, I was gonna say it's been a while since I played like an RPG, but I mean Dark Souls is an RPG. I guess it's been a while since I played one like this. Doesn't quite feel like a proper RPG. But I don't know. Could be alright. I like some of the things we were looking at earlier. Like all the skills and stuff. Oh,
This
what
is
happened?
the planet where we landed. Habitat 7.
This is the other person
It
I gotta
wasn't
talk
even
to.
close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
You trust me now?
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos. You need to increase the
Eos,
viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
Okay.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Whatever.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
I get a
They're
ship.
prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder,
Damn.
please see me and Sam Node on the
That was
Hyperion.
loud.
Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Ah. Oh, that was the main quest. Oh. I still need to speak with scientists and Tram. Raj, but what? Alright.
Hey, you okay?
Side quest?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone
That's
in
quite
security
I
is the
mean,
one
this
who
is an
needs this.
RPG, right? So I
I've
guess
scanned
there are
all the potential
sub
sabotage
stuff to
areas
do.
I can think of.
Side quests and
But
whatever.
I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Oh, I thought he was gonna blame
you
me.
weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Whatever.
Sure thing. What can I
Why
do?
not? We'll do
If you
some
could
shit.
scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help.
Scan
I've sent the
these
locations
others.
to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Alright. But you know, I still want to do the... I still want to do the side quest, though. Additional tasks? Yeah. Oh! Okay, I guess I spoke with everyone. Speak with Tan and the scientists. Where do I find them? Way down there? Yeah, alright. Woo! I miss having my jumpsuit.
The planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue?
Where the
like
fuck
Quiro's
is... Oh, there you
rockfish?
are. Just wondering
You
what
must be the
this-
Pathfinder.
Come on, man. Talk to me.
Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam on the
Herrick.
data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Okay.
What fields do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff.
Hi, Joe.
Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Really? Is it really that noisy? Doesn't sound that bad. Speak with Tan. Where is Tan? Tan is somewhere over here. Aha! I already spoke with you.
You have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Oh, let's see. A couple of repeat questions, really. What about the troubles?
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Gene
Guess
Garson
we should
die?
learn a little bit more about
With
it.
the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Cantor's mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
You know, some of the voice acting isn't too bad. Heck is this?
We came across alien technology on Habitat
Some of the
7.
voices are a
It
little
seemed
odd.
to affect the weather.
They're kind of odd
Don't
choices
people
for
know
the
anything about
creatures
that?
that are talking.
There have
but
been reports.
whatever.
Failed scouting missions have mentioned advanced
I guess that's
structures
kind
of
of
unknown
part
design.
of this game, is that it has
Wherever they are,
weird
they defy
choices for
explanation.
lots of
But
stuff.
with our resources stretched so tight, no one has had a chance to study them. And what if the answer was bad for morale? Suppose these things turn people into food. All we know is the cat are interested in them. I'd rather not stir things up.
Alright. I'm good.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I think that's
I'm
enough
happy to help.
lore for me.
You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Good luck. So, what else? I do a little bit of a walk, huh? What about this guy's stuff? Allies and relationships, missing arcs, Helios assignments, the Nexus. I'm out of additional tasks. Oh, okay, there we go. And then I have the priority, which is the, yeah. I can't really do First Strike, because that's online and, excuse me. I did not go online. I don't really care, so we'll let that go. Speak with Sam on... Okay, so that's the main quest. We'll probably do it. There are missions of personal importance. Loyalty missions are included. I don't really know what that means, though. Various missing arcs. And I've got the station sabotage and the first murder. This looks like it's a little bit more our speed. So let's go take a look. Let's see if we can take care of this stuff. It seems pretty quick, maybe?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's Horizon. It's kind of the same thing we did in Horizon. I don't want to lose it, so I gotta go what, like this.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Can I do that? Is that it? Ah, so that was just one of them. Okay, now I gotta go find the others. What is something keeps vibrating after a moment? Oh, that must be because I'm in the area. I gotta look for it now that I'm in the area of the quest. Maybe that's why it's doing that. I will cross-reference all other data. And so now it's updated. I only got the one over here. And now I am in the quest zone. There we are.
Trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Yeah, and I can just whip it around like this, huh? Cool.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Uh-oh. That could be bad. Right? Wait, is this the main deck? Oh, wait a minute. Is it underneath me or above me? This fucking waypoint, man. Come on. If I go up here, what about way up here? Anything? Okay, so it says down. The main deck must be way underneath then, right? Yeah, because it keeps pointing downwards. Is it this?
Welcome back, Scott Ryder. Please select a topic.
There's nothing here. Maybe I can scan for some weird shit. Yeah, how am I supposed to... Is there a lower level like right here? Ah, there we go. That's some shit. Habitation deck. I guess I'm going to another part of the deck. Kind of cool. This reminds me of something I've played before. Not other Mass Effects, though. I don't quite remember what this... I don't quite know what this reminds me of. Gosh. Alpha Protocol? It might be Alpha Protocol. I'm getting a little bit of a feel on that one. Just kind of the way the RPG elements are clashing with the... I don't know, the tendency of the game. What even is this? Is this like a action RPG, I guess? It's got to be third-person shooter? Not really sure what to classify it. It's kind of strange. What are you doing there, buddy?
Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj,
security cameras.
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Okay. This actually... Okay, I think I'm getting a somewhat of a general idea of this waypoint. A little bit. Not so much, but a little bit. Okay, it wants me to go take this, huh? Cryo Bay. Operations. Okay, I get back to operations. Or was I already at the... Or was I at the Cryo Bay? Whatever. We'll figure it out. We're going somewhere. I'm taking the fucking space bullet. It's no big deal. And I just realized this ship is actually big enough that it needs an elevator, a sideways elevator. I didn't really give that much thought until just now. Christ. I don't have a gun, right? No, I can only zoom in. Guess I'm not allowed to have a gun on the Nexus. I mean, no shooty people? Security footage. Look at all this shit.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Okay. So this is all just text stuff.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from...
Oh, there's two ships? I didn't even realize that. The Hyperion is a second ship? I guess that would be our ship, wouldn't it? Huh. I mean, we arrived on a ship, so... Scan security people in the Ops Center. Scan Nexus security transferred to the Hyperion. Alright.
Biometrics do not match.
Is it just the one guy? Okay, so I'm looking for the one guy who was transferred over. That's in this area. Like this guy.
Biometrics do not match.
Okay, and then the other way I have to go is down here. You see how there's like little icons and stuff that are not quest? Ah, okay, they point to little stuff like that. Alright, that's what that is. That's how you get online, is that little square guy. That white circle there. So I can go to the Cryo Bay habitation. So I'm on the Hyperion right now, is that right? Nexus Nav Directory? Ops Center. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is only one ship. Hyperion and the Nexus. And I'm just on the Hyperion right now, and I'm not on the Nexus. Whatever. I don't even know if I can get over to the other one. It kind of looked like I could, but not by this thing.
This person is not a match.
Okay. Got another security guy in the area.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins, reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Confront Dale. Really.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Weird. That seemed, I don't know. 73 Andromeda viability points. Someone want to explain what a viability point is? I'm not really following what that's about. Also, that entire thing seemed kinda, I don't know. Like, it didn't really matter. He was just like, alright, you caught me, goodbye. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go do some of these things. I mean, it's part of the game, right? Play the fucking game. I'll level up a little bit, get some skill points. Then I'll be able to shoot some people. I mean, that's really what I want to get it down to. I want to shoot some more people. kind of felt a little decent, a bit, just a wee bit decent. Like, it's kind of slow though. I hate how slow it is to move the guys, but I don't know. I was sort of enjoying the shooty bits. And I guess the planet looked kind of nice too. You there?
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Did he just say help you?
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you.
Alright, puppy, what's
Told your
going
wife
on,
I'd look
huh?
into things.
Scratching the old
At
face
this point,
down
it's
there.
too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Interesting.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
You know, it's interesting that they give me a dialogue wheel, right? But it's a dialogue wheel that only says accept or accept. You know, it's like okay or okay. There's no dialogue wheel that leads to any other option. You either accept the quest or you accept the quest. I guess none of them is like decline or I'm not interested anymore. You just don't do it.
Is this militia business?
You just don't do the quest if you don't care about it. It's really weird. For an RPG, that's not really much of a choice. It says, how do you want to do it?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of
I don't
murder
know.
on
I mean,
Eos.
Fallout had
Yes,
the same
our
thing.
first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright. Evidently very conclusive.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not
Okay,
letting your
that's a
ego
really
get us
bad
killed,
voice.
even if I have to...
Are we sure that's a murder?
Oh, get him off me! Get him off me!
Are you sure that was a murder and not, you know, a murder? I think the only murder here was the man's behind him. I don't think anybody's dead. Well, he could be bleeding out. That has been known to happen. Jesus. It's getting a little, PG-13 up in here. I don't know if I should be
Cassidy
playing
Shaw.
this game.
I'm Scott
It's a
Ryder.
little too adult.
I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Weird.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Cool.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Oh, really? Well, then perhaps I gotta go back for him and, you know, maybe I gotta shoot my way back to a dead man's corpse. While, you know, wearing a spacesuit. Jumpy spacesuit, maybe? You know, I'm just kind of spitballing some ideas here. But I can go... I know a man that really likes his spacesuit.
Something I can help you with?
And guns.
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Cool. So...
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
So I would like to go do that. Investigate murder... I would like to go investigate the murder evidence. How do I do that? This might be difficult. I don't have a quest marker that shows me where to go next. Hibernation deck and a cryo bay. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm not allowed to leave this place until I reach a certain point. Until I reach a certain point in the main quest. You know what I mean? I might not be able to leave this place. Criminal affairs. Oh, a container. Free loot? I love free loot. Cobra RPG, an explosive launch from an auto. Oh, that's cool. Leather wrappings? Oh, alright, whatever. Yeah, you're that dude here.
Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care.
Same shit, different day. Well, I guess maybe I should scrap the idea of doing this one for now. because I'm not allowed to step out yet. Find leads on the arcs. Are these things that I can do inside the station? No? These are not things that are done inside the station. Maybe just the priority ops then, huh? I can't do strike teams because I'm not online, and I don't know how to go online. Is there a way to go online? Game. I could jump to multiplayer, but the problem is I think the servers are down. Because I tried to connect when I started the game and it didn't work. I mean, it's kind of automatic. Oh, it wants me to okay, well, let's try. Let me do a manual save. I mean, I'd like to get the quest kind of out of the way if I could. Out of my log at least. So let me go to the main menu. Might as well figure out how it works at least. I mean, if I get free XP, it's worth it. So what do? It says connecting. So I just kind of let it go, huh? Status online. Alright, so now I can resume. I guess earlier, I guess I just went too fast or something? Complete missions important to squad mates to earn loyalty and unlock their top tier skills. So improving relations with the squad gives you their better skills. It's good to know. A little bit of a Neverwinter Nights kind of a vibe, a little bit. Pretty sure it was Neverwinter Nights that lets you do some pretty cool stuff with teammates. I want to say it was the second one. Really liked Mask of the Betrayer. That was a great expansion. That game was super good. The whole game was good. Here we are. So this is online stuff. I don't really understand. Strike teams. They'll earn XP and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll earn only a small amount of XP and no reward. Play the role of an Apex operative in a small squad. Play Apex missions in multiplayer, either with friends or through public matchmaking. To earn strike team rewards for Ryder and additional bonuses. Disrupt enemy communications, huh? Reward, okay. These missions are currently available. Check back daily for new missions. This one is the difficulty. So white is probably the easiest. At least I guess. Expires in 12 hours. So, sensors. Mission trait. Remnant. Nighttime mission. Alien presence. +5 mission funds. Pathfinder reward will give me some loot boxes. And I seem to have I have 40 mission funds. Strike team. This is your current list of recruited strike teams. A fresh team? The more strike teams you have, the more missions you undertake. Select recruit team to recruit a new strike team. So do the scene and negative ones if they fail. Strike team changes missions. Strike team traits can change the chances of success the team has on specific. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I got a team Charlie, huh? Level 1 positive trait of tough. +5 to effectiveness. And with 40 mission funds, I could loot another... I could get a second team if I wanted. I think for now I'll just let it go. Apex. Select to complete in multiplayer or to assign a strike team? Ugh. Well, that's gold rank, so I don't think there's any way I could do that. So white is medium. Bronze is the easiest. Eliminate supply ships. Poor weather conditions. No room for error and remnant. 5 missions. Bronze credit. And what about... White is silver. And then gold. How do I know if my guys could even do any of these? Like, is there a rating system? I guess to be safe, it's best to do... Yeah, I mean... 74% chance of success, and it requires 1.5 hour, 15 hours. Okay. Well then what's like, what would this one be like? 21 chance! 5% chance! Okay, so I'm only doing the bronze. 74 and 74, so I can get what? Silent and Deadly, Ket, and Alien Presence, huh? Enemy loadouts. Do I have any others? I got Obtain Tech Prototype. Scary. Outlaw, Alien Presence, and Scary. Oh, this is an Apex. Huh. And this is another Apex. Well, I don't really want to... Ugh, excuse me. I don't really want to do them. Let's just do these. I mean, I could just send them out. And... there we go. Eliminate supply ships. In progress. 74% chance is not very good, but I mean... it's the easiest... It's literally one of the easiest ones on there, so... what else can I do? I guess that's all I got left then. I can't do the missing thing. I can't do the first murder. Yeah, this doesn't even show up, so I gotta go somewhere for that. Priority ops, a better beginning. Well, how long has it been, guys? I don't even know if anybody's stopped by the stream. It's been about an hour. It has been an hour. It's not very long. How's my sync issue? I guess that's the big thing, right? Because I'm kind of doing this to see if maybe I could fix that. To see what's going on. How's my sync issue? I guess that's the big thing, right? Because I'm kind of doing this to see if maybe
engineering update. We are working on accessing more power
what's going on.
period.
Well, it looks synced up. It looks synced up. What if I let me grab my AFK thing. Oh, my fucking pillow. It's fighting me. my pillow is fighting me. I think it wants me to go to bed. I'm gonna bring up my AFK. Poof. Yeah, that looks nice. And then poof. So, does that fuck with my syncing at all? Do I have that syncing feeling now that I have done that? Is everything still the same? Blah, 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 blah. At all. Do I have that syncing feeling now that I have done that? Is everything still the same? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. I mean, I don't think anything's changed. Well, fuck. Fuck indeed. I'm very tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I definitely want to go to bed. Short ass stream tonight, but you know, I feel better. I'm glad I did it. I got some of this side shit knocked out, so we're all good to go. I just have to go do whatever. What am I gonna do? It looks like I gotta go down here. Maybe I can like drag myself over to the spot, you know? Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back to there. I can go there and then save and then be good to go. Yeah, I don't know. This game is like I want to get more into the shooty stuff and kind of explore that a little bit. See if I could build towards that. That's really what I'm interested in at the moment. Doesn't really feel like I've gotten too good of a grip on this game yet. It's still very early though. Plenty early. What's this? Ah. Aha. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the save right here. Save right there. Yes, sir. It certainly does seem to save very easily, or at least pretty quickly, so that's good. And that's it. I don't think I have to worry about anything. I got inventory, I got some pistols. I got a melee weapon? Omni Blade? Oh wow, cool. This disposable silicon carbon weapon can be forged by an Omni Tools fabricator. Weird. Woo, I got pistol mods. Increasing shot penetration through solid objects? 40% pistol penetration damage and +1 pistol ammo penetration distance. Interesting. But I got 2 assault rifle mods. Ooh. Heavy magazine. Increase the magazine capacity, allowing more shots. That sounds good. And an AR scope. Simple optical scope. Enhanced stability while zoomed. And while moving. Wow. Yeah, shit. I should mod my... How do I mod stuff? So this is this. I could deconstruct it, but I wouldn't want to do that. So how do I mod things? I could destroy it, but again, I don't want to do that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Armor, consumables, research. I have an armor blue... Whoa. What on earth am I looking at? Initiative chest. Oh my god, I need so many requirements to craft things? This is disgusting. Look at all these items I can craft. There's so much shit. And weapons? Jesus. Oh, I think the white ones are the ones... Wait, can I... Maybe the white ones are the ones I can't do, and the brown ones... the white is uncommon, and the brown is common. Or bronze, whatever color that is. Ah, shit, Infected. How's it going? Are you sure you're allowed to be up this late? I don't work tomorrow. I got a day off tomorrow. But I am tired, and I think I was just thinking about closing up the stream, but yeah. Mom said I could stay up for a little bit. Or rather, my mom's not alive anymore, so Dad said I could stay up a little bit. Actually, that was actually a mean joke. That kind of hurt me a little bit. It's okay, though. I'm tired, and I'm not going to remember any of this. What was I doing? I have this weapon, but I can't do anything about it. Man, this is confusing. Even on a good day, this shit's gonna be confusing as hell. Recon Specialist Level 3 is what it says. Combat, Biotics, and Tech. Huh. I don't really know if I care about biotics. I hope you are enjoying the terrible console interface. Honestly, yeah. I don't really know. It's not really any different than any other console interface, right? I mean, it's much better than what Skyrim tried to do. Oh my god. Playing default Skyrim on the PC practically made me want to vomit. Like, I fucking jerked off for days after I got that Sky UI mod. That shit was the best. Oh my god, I can't even look at that game without that now. What is Tech? Detonates combo primers. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Cryo beam, energy drain, invasion, offensive tech, auxiliaries. Yeah. I got some skill points. Ugh, excuse me, that I can put into shit. But I kind of want to save it just to see what I can, you know, build up. Anyways, let's save that shit. Infected, I was thinking about going to bed. I only streamed for like the last hour, but I just wasn't really thinking of streaming too much because it's 3 o'clock for me. I don't know what it's like in Germany right now, but hey, I fixed my camera. It's not quite as bright. You know, it's not super blindingly white. And I hopefully identified the desync issue I had earlier. It wasn't my camera's fault. It was my AFK image. My AFK image was fucking screwing the whole thing up. You can eventually save like 4 different class presets for your protagonist. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. And depending upon where you spend your points, you get different classes that you can fill those presets with. Where you spend your points, you get to... Oh. So I take it if you get like a bunch of the combat route, depending on where you get different classes that can fill those presets with. I guess I don't really understand, but you know, I'm new to Mass Effect, so yeah. Then again, Croker was saying this is like a brand new setup, right? Like it's a whole new thing. Like you spend a lot of points in combat, you get the soldier class. Okay, well that's probably what's going to happen. I like combat. So far, I really like the combat in the game. Like, it's not really engaging great, but it's the one I'm interested in right now. I want to explore it some more. I like the floating. I love the jumping, and the jetpack stuff is really, like, I don't know. It felt pretty good to use, even though the controls are really sloppy, like really sloppy and really slow to react. But if you put points in the combat and tech, you get the infiltrator. And so on. Alright, well, whatever. I mean, I don't really care. A soldier class is probably what it will be. It depends. Like, I really like the assault rifle. I want to use that some more. And I got all these mods and shit, too. And I got some armor I gotta investigate. I don't know. The game doesn't immediately strike me as terrible play-wise so far. But I mean, I've only just started. I haven't really put any time into the game yet. You can fill your 4 slot with those classes, and you can switch between those in the field. Well, that'd be kind of cool, I guess. You know, the problem is like, I don't know how the stealth thing is going to be any good. The infiltration class, I don't know. Classes like that, when you play games like this and you play the stealth class, it feels like there's a missing element to the game. Because you need other people to kind of fucking back you up, right? You need other people to back you up when you're like the rogue of the group. You're not really able to do things on your own exactly. You could stealth around and maybe one-shot a guy, but once the fight breaks out, you know, you need all your group mates to kind of come to your defense. So I'm always really like questionable when it comes to things like here's a rogue build, here's an infiltrator build. You know, you could be a class that is the DPS paper. You know, you're a piece of paper DPS guy. It's like, well, okay, but you know, the computer is going to know that you're the player, and they're going to, you know, focus on kicking your ass. The computer, the AI, is going to focus on beating up on the PC, typically more than it's going to focus on beating up like the CPU group members, right? I mean, that's generally how I've always felt about shit. So I don't know, like, unless it's something different. I mean, that's something different, because this is space. And the game is definitely playing in a different way, so I don't know. We'll see. The infiltrator gets short-range blink instead of the jump jet. Really? That cloaks you and allows you to go through some walls as well. Okay, that might be kind of cool. That might actually be sort of neat. But I gotta tell you, I'm down with the jump jet right now. That's what I'm feeling. I'm liking that a lot. Affected, are you a fan of Mass Effect? Have you, like, played this shit? Because I have not played any Mass Effect. And I think Croker was saying, like, this game is totally... Not totally, but this game is mostly different from what the shit was before. So I'm kind of curious what you kind of curious what people think about this game. All I've heard is people saying it's like really shitty quality. Like really shitty quality. As in the modeling and everything looks terrible. Which it pretty much does. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it does look, the characters do look pretty terrible. The environment looks nice. They did a really good job in the environment. I don't know about good job. It just looks nice. The first Emmy was good. Then the games got worse with each sequel. Huh. That seems to happen a lot with video games. And movies. Well, that's a shame. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really offended by anything in this game yet, but I guess I'm sort of interested. I like the space. I like the space theme. I kind of wanted to play Dead Space again because I was sort of hoping for something, you know, spacey. And this is kind of that. There's also some there's also some performance issues on consoles from what I'm seeing. Ah. Huh. Speaking of issues, look what I can do now, Infected. With my actual personal computer streaming machine, rather than the laptop, I can spin around. I could do whatever I want in these games, and my stream will never lag up. Isn't that wonderful? Remember when I was doing that shit on the laptop when I was playing Horizon, and that shit would just stutter every once in a while? Now, like... The fuck happened to my controller? Did you see that shit? Like, my controller had to dive down and give me a blowjob. It's like right on my nuts right now. How did it do that? Christ. Can I do it? Can I do it again? No, it missed. Yeah, it definitely missed. I actually kind of winged my nut a little bit. I don't think I should drop the controller on my balls anymore. It seems like a bad idea. I got away with it twice. I'm not going to go for a third. Just like dropping into low FPS range into bigger outdoor area. I actually saw that. I did see that. I had that happen on the first planet we were on. It definitely did do that. It was very slow. Yeah. That's kind of shitty. Honestly, this game kind of feels like it has a lack of polish everywhere. The characters look really bad. They move very rigidly, which is what Mass Effect is kind of does. The controls, like the way that it feels when I move there's a big level of delay. And there's also like this weird, you take a couple of extra steps when you let go. I don't know if I can show it. This really should be perfect for you guys. You see how I can't really do it that well for you guys, but you can see kind of how, you know. You can kind of see how it takes a while before it actually kicks in, right? Yeah. The game feels rushed, complete lack of polish. Yeah. It's a good way of describing it. It does feel that way. I just don't get the... I don't really get that sense of completion that the game really ought to have. Which is weird since it's Mass Effect, right? I mean, they've had plenty of time to make it. They got plenty of money. So... why can't they work on it? Why does the game have like a sluggish feel to it? Yeah, it kind of hurts your aiming too, because you don't... Your sensitivity when you're trying to, you know, point your gun is delayed by like a whole half a second. So you're trying to get to this guy's head while he's moving. It's like really, really hard to do. BioWare as a company died years ago. Well, that's shitty. Do you think I can turn the sensitivity up, maybe? Yeah, maybe if I just turn that up a little bit. Sprint control. If toggle isn't able, sprinting will be toggled on and off with a button press rather than requiring it to be held. I actually like the press, yeah. And I like the hold for that though, so let's do that. Yes. Oh, that's... Well, there's still a delay. There is still a delay with the movement, but that's actually a little bit better. Upping the sensitivity is a little bit better. That might help. I'll have to play with that. The staff, man, I'm sorry. I've fallen into my chair, and my microphone is now blocking my monitor. I can't really see it. I gotta sit my ass up because I'm all like, I'm gonna go to bed. In case you haven't noticed. Alright, what are you saying here? The staff that they had was completely burned out between the production of DA2 and ME2. Oh, that's right, because it's the same guy that did Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2 was such shit. Ugh. ME2 was done by a nearly completely different team than 1 because the staff left the company in droves. So the competence has been basically bled out of BioWare. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, but you know, fuck it. But fuck it. What else can you do? BioWare. I can't remember if I played their other... Was BioWare? No, it was Obsidian. Obsidian did Neverwinter Nights. I really liked that game. That was a really good one. That was my last favorite, like... What do you call that? It's not a turn-based RPG. I guess kind of real-time RPG. I mean, it was really good. Neverwinter Nights, I really, really, really liked that series. The first and second one. The second one especially was really good. Man, I wish we could see more of that. Neverwinter Nights Online really doesn't have any appeal to me. So I don't want to even bother. Oh, you know what? Was BioWare the... BioWare. I can't talk anymore. I'm chewing on my own tongue at this point. BioWare, did they do Knights of the Old Republic? Because I actually liked that game. That was a fun one that I played. I had a good time with it. You know what? I really should wrap up the stream. I'm not playing anymore. I'm just having a good time chatting with you now. I should definitely be calling this shit. It's 3 o'clock. Well, it's like 3:15. Well, I killed about an hour and a half. Well, not really a half, but I killed about an hour. So it hasn't been a waste of time tonight. EA was really surprised by the sex of DA Oranges, so they want a sequel real quick. So BioWare had to make DA2 in a bit over a year, so they kept draining staff out of other productions into the DA2 one to meet their deadline. That staff obviously was less than happy, so they just fucked off. Ah. Was it Dragon Age? It was Dragon Age Oranges. Yeah, that was the original one. The gaming industry is fucked up. For sure. They're pretty fucked up. There's very little that makes people happy in that. Very little. KOTOR was BioWare. I thought so. You know, maybe I should play the old KOTOR games. Would that be cool? KOTOR... Oh, really? The first was KOTOR and the second was Obsidian. Ooh. That's awesome. I kind of want to play... I never played the ones with Kyle Katarn. You know that guy, Kyle Katarn? I want to say that was like Jedi Academy or something. But people said his writing, like the writing for that one was really good. Kyle Katarn was like a very good character. Maybe I'll look up on Steam and like pick that up or something. Jedi Academy. Oh, the Jedi Knight games. Yeah. The Jedi Knight games. Good games. I never played them. I played the original KOTORs. I played KOTOR 1 and 2. They were really great. I had a fun time with them. The Jedi Knight games, though. They were an action game, right? Or at least more action-oriented. Maybe I should give them a check out. Yeah, good games. I might want to look at them. I hope they... Oh, man. I heard that they, like, disavowed that a lot of the extra stuff. Right? A lot of the background noise, or a lot of the extra information that they had in the Star Wars stuff. Like, they call it, like, non-canon now or something. And I think maybe Kyle Katarn and all the stuff he did, extended universe, that's what it was. I think maybe they don't use him anymore. They don't do that stuff. Like, it's all considered not canon. It's all fan stuff now. It's kind of upsetting, because there were some pretty cool ideas in there. Play KOTOR 2 with the restored content mod? Oh, I definitely haven't played like that. I found the game at one point and just kind of played it. I remember I was really bored and I just played it one day. Let me take a look at my webcam one last time. I feel like I drained the color out of my camera, and then I'm like really looking at it. I'm kind of upset about that. Webcam options. Advanced settings. Do I need the exposure or the gain? Probably the gains. This is way too bright originally. If I do it like this, actually that's alright, isn't it? You can barely see a difference with this anyways. What does auto say? Yeah, see, this is what auto is like, and it's way too fucking bright. There we go. I like that look. That looks better. And then kind of rub that down a little bit. Yeah, it's fine where it's at. That's cool. For some reason, I feel like I'm losing color, but I'm really not. I guess I'm just being picky about shit when I shouldn't be. Disney Star Wars, the entire expanded universe was declared non-canon. That's so fucked up. There's some really cool ideas in that shit. Oh well. Infected. I think I got a call in tonight. I'll come back and play this some more. I'm pretty interested in trying this out some more. Dark Souls 3 though, man, I'm gonna have to go play the DLC on that at some point. That's coming out in like tomorrow or a couple days from now. I'm not sure which, but I think I gotta take a clue from my dog here and I gotta go get some sleep. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. He's tired too. We're both some fucking tired dudes. What are you doing, Infected? You probably just woke up or some shit, didn't you? You gotta go to work for Germany, right? You gotta bring the USSR back. Wait a minute. No, wait. I messed up. That's Russia. Don't fucking leave Russia alone. Don't worry about that. Poland isn't anything. Don't worry. Just forget I said anything about the USSR. You don't need to be reminded of that. But yeah. You're probably like getting ready for work or something. I think your president is already doing enough with Russia. You got a point there. At some point I'm expecting, like, you know, Donald Trump to take on like the guys of Zangief or something, and him and Putin are just gonna build a wall. What do you think, man? You ready to go to bed? I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah, he's ready. He's out of here. The dog has checked out, and I think I should be too. Infected, I hope your day goes good, man. I'm gonna try and be back. Not tonight, obviously, but I'll try and be back tomorrow. I want to knock out the rest of the Iron Fist, so I might do a late stream or something, but we'll see. Whatever. I'll see you when I see you, man. Take care of yourself, Infected. I'm gonna play some Dark Souls 3 at some point. Like I really miss playing that shit. I was missing it. I won't play that some soon. Whatever. See you later. I'll be back some other time.